Columbia Airport. I missed my connection flight because the line was too long at customs. So we're getting ready to do this. Thank you to everybody that has been donating and giving. The crusade, we're praying will have 10,000 people. Going to be in Cucuta, Colombia, on the border of Colombia and Venezuela. There will be a lot of Venezuelans there, and they've been going through a lot recently, so they're really hungry for the gospel. And I just want to thank you guys for donating, because to do these trips costs. Like this morning, I totally made a mistake and accidentally purchased my ticket for tomorrow, and then somehow they let me get on the plane today, and I just had to pay a difference. So that was extra fee I wasn't expecting. And then just now I missed my connecting flight, so I had to pay another difference fee for a later flight in the day. So costs keep coming up. Then I got to get food. So I just want to thank you guys. It costs money to serve people and do the work of the Lord. So understand more now why. Thank you for those that have been giving. Also, the crusade, we're going to be blessing the bicycles, and we needed the money for the speaker, and having it organized, working with pastors, blessing people. So it all costs everything. Having a guy film it so you can take good videos. You'll see the video here hopefully in the next couple months. Depends how quickly he gets it done. But I was just thinking about this. It's such an inconvenience to serve people. Jesus says it's greater to give than to receive, and the greatest one among you is to serve. And there's people that are coming even from the border of Venezuela to come to this crusade, hoping to receive like prayer, possibly even a healing. There's people that are coming for healings, and I don't believe in guaranteeing anything for anybody. We're just here by faith. I know that the Lord can do it. The Lord can go, and He's sovereign. He's in control. He can do as He's got goodwill towards people, and He's not going to do it because we're anybody special. He's going to do it because He's good, and because these people have faith. But it's like, when you think about how these people, some of them are coming from areas just to hear a message of hope, just to get prayer, just to possibly have somebody pray for them in the hopes that maybe that God will heal them through the preaching, something. It makes me think of Reinhard Bonnke. I heard people got healed just with him preaching in Africa at crusades. But it's not so bad traveling and waiting in an airport and paying extra and losing sleep. I had to get up really early this morning, and I lost sleep. I only slept like 3 hours. I can't really sleep good on planes. But it's all for these people. Like, these people, they're literally coming to hear a message of hope, and they're coming to possibly, have a better life, or whatever their reasons are for coming. And we have raffles too that to bless the people, and maybe if they're coming for the wrong motive, even God can touch them even when they're there. You can't expect someone to come with the right motive anyways if they're not even Christian. They haven't been born again. Their heart's not regenerated, so I can't expect them to have the right motive regardless. But we hope that in an hour after them hearing the music, the praising of God, the preaching and the prayers, that the Holy Spirit can touch them and they can change to have the right motive. The Lord can change someone's heart instantly, right? We believe that. But here in the airport, sitting here, waiting here, it's not so bad when you realize there's literally people that are traveling from, it's hard for them to travel, and they don't have much at all. They live in poor little neighborhoods, and they're just coming and wanting to get blessed in any way possible. They just want to get blessed. And so when you think about it, we complain so much. And I'll tell you what, if you go on a mission trip, third world country, you'll go back home complaining less. You'll go back home appreciating your food. You'll go back home appreciating your house, your hot water. Most of these people do not have hot water to shower with, or cook with, or clean with. They don't have building inspectors, making homes are safe and all that stuff, and getting on them with regulations. They just live simple, more humble lives, and a lot of the time they're more friendly and happier than we are. we're so depressed and focused on money and complaining and comparing ourselves to what others in the West, that it's really an honor to serve. Now I know why Jesus says when you go to host a feast, make sure you invite the people that can't pay you back. Like that right now, we're hosting a feast. We're having this event to people that aren't going to pay us back, and we don't want them to pay us back. We're not even giving an offering. I don't want to receive an offering. How can I take an offering from these people? They have nothing. The event's totally free, and we're not going to ask for donations. We don't do that. Why do you think Christians think they have to travel internationally? What did the question say? Why do you think Christians think they have to travel internationally on a mission to share the gospel in their town and evangelize? Yeah, that's true too. I don't think most Christians think they have to do that. I think very few Christians think they have to do that. That's why there's hardly any Christians that go outside of their city or country. But it's a very humbling experience. So guys, say a quick prayer for me that I'll make this next flight. There's no guarantee. They said it was full, but I'm trying to get on it so I can go tonight and at least get some rest. The event's this Saturday. I'll do more videos updating you guys, but I just wanted to share this quick word. God bless you guys. I hope you're doing well. Oh, so going back to what Jesus says about the feast. He says, when you host a feast, invite the poor people that can't pay you back. Thank you, Tremaine. I need the prayers. Thank you. God bless you. I hope you're doing well. So we're doing this event. We're not expecting anyone to pay us back. We don't want anybody to pay us back. God bless you, Josiah. Not even going to ask donations or offerings. We're just going to straight up bless the people. That's how I believe we do it here at Evangelize World Christian Ministry, at least when we're doing an event in a really poor area. If I was doing a conference in America, yeah, we'd have an offering. But I don't get a salary from my ministry, and I'm fine with that. I don't need one. The Lord blessed my business. Whatever people give to this ministry, we give it back. We go for souls. So pray for a harvest. Certain mega pastors do it for like a week and then come back and talk about it for months. Oh, yeah. Well, I used to be against mega. Hey, God bless you. Hermano, bendiciones. Brother Irving. Yeah, I used to be against mega churches. Now I'm actually happy to. I'd rather see a mega church than no church, even if a lot of mega churches aren't that good. Believe it or not, not all mega churches are bad. I've been to some mega churches in different countries and America. Yeah. Well, my definition of a mega church is any church that has more than 1,000 members. So I've been to a few that are pretty good. They have good doctrine. They have good leadership. No church is perfect, but heaven is the mega church there is. The very first congregation was a mega church in the desert. The very first New Testament congregation in Jerusalem was a mega church. So I'm not against mega churches, but I understand a lot of them today in the West, with some of their reality, have given all mega churches a bad reputation. But don't think all mega churches are bad. Actually, I'd rather see any mega church than no mega church, believe it or not. I would. Because you know what? People can still get saved even in a lukewarm church. I have heard of it. 90% of people get saved in churches. I preached in a church and asked people, did you get saved from an event someone invited you to? Hardly anybody raised their hand. Did you get saved from the internet? A few more people raised their hand. Did you get saved in church? Like 90% of people raise their hand. Most people get saved in church. So I like churches. I used to be against them and be really tough on them. But I think it's good to... Do I have a testimony? No, but I'm hoping I'll have a lot of good testimonies this Saturday. I mean, I have a lot of testimonies in general, but yeah. So we're going to invite the people for this feast of the word. Bless them with prayer. Bless them with some raffle some items for them, their kids. And yeah, pray for the harvest. Pray that the local churches that are working with us, people that raise their hand and accept Jesus, that they start going to the churches and start becoming disciples. I know not everybody that raises their hand gets saved, but I also know that 0 people also get saved. When people pray that prayer, there's a percentage that are genuine, that are getting saved. We don't know. God knows. We just do it by faith. And yeah, God bless you guys. I appreciate everybody that's been praying for this ministry. We see World Christian Ministry that's been going into it. Everything you're giving is going for the work of God, for the glory of God. I wouldn't be here, wouldn't be able to travel, wouldn't be able to do this without you guys' prayers and support. Thank you guys. If I look a little tired, it's because I didn't sleep much last night, having to wake up early to come to the airport. But yeah, I got the peace in my soul. I want to give an anointed message, and I want to pray for people. I'd love to see people really get set free, deliverance. These people are really coming hungry for a thing that a lot of people are coming looking for a miracle, because if someone's not saved, what do you expect? How can you expect them to have the right motivation if they're not even a Christian yet? You know, someone who's not even a Christian to want a miracle, that's a good thing. You know, Jesus healed some people who were not Christians, that were not believers. Man in John chapter 9, I don't think he was a believer. When the people questioned him, who is he? He said, he said he's Jesus. And he was like wondering, I think he could be somebody special. Like, he didn't even really believe. And Jesus still healed him. So same with the 10, 9 of them really weren't truly faithful men in their hearts. So Jesus still healed people that didn't have the right motives in their heart, or weren't really truly seeking him. And that's why we believe God is sovereign. He can honestly do whatever he wants. So yeah, God bless you guys. Keep us in prayer. And yeah, I'll keep you posted.